Hello everyone and welcome back to the China EV Show. I'm your host Toby, as always. And today we're going to be diving into an important topic, which is China's control of the global battery market. But before we begin, don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. It helps the channel a lot and will make sure you don't miss out anything EV from China. Now, let's get into it. There is no denying that China has a foothold of the world's battery supply. In 2022, China boasted more battery production than the rest of the entire world combined. The country also houses 6 of the 10 largest battery manufacturers, and their secret to success: vertical integration across the entire EV supply chain, from mining raw materials to producing electric vehicles. To add to this, it also helps that China is the world's largest EV market that has been able to grow rapidly with the help of generous government subsidies and incentives. While many countries and companies are trying to catch up, China is most certainly leading the way with some of its brands. CATL, a company founded just 12 years ago, now leads the global EV battery market, powering 1 in 3 vehicles worldwide, from Tesla to BMW to Volkswagen. Even Ford has turned to CATL's expertise for the construction of a $3.5 billion battery plant in Michigan that has now stopped construction but was supposed to make cheaper lithium iron phosphate batteries using tech from China's CATL. The reasons for this U-turn are not entirely clear, but we will get onto that a little bit later. China's very own BYD, which I talk about a lot on this show, which overtook Tesla last quarter in EV production, has also raced ahead, cornering nearly 15% of the EV battery market, including powering competitors like the Model Y from Giga Berlin with their innovative Blade battery. South Korea and Japan are trying to challenge China's reign with NMC lithium-ion batteries, but China's focus on the more affordable offerings shows that pricing rather than pure performance has given them a competitive advantage. If we take a look at this chart from the Financial Times, we can see that while NMC batteries do offer a higher energy density, LFP batteries supplied by many Chinese brands offer greater life cycles and are cheaper to produce. They are also more stable in the event of an accident. Chinese brands realized it was key to make EVs accessible for everyone to encourage adoption rates. In the China market, where EVs are almost comparable in price to combustion engine vehicles, adoption rates lead the world. It is clear that price is still a massive deterrent for many people who are considering EVs. Would you consider, or would you be more likely to buy an EV where you are if the prices were lower? Let us know in the comments below. But the race isn't just about technology, performance, or price. Political factors will continue to play an increasingly important part too. President Joe Biden's Inflation Reduction Act is attempting to shape the EV industry's landscape in the US by reducing reliance on China and stopping Chinese companies from making headway onto US soil. I understand if the US was to open its borders to the China EV industry, it would completely annihilate any automotive industries that were in the US currently. But is this level of protectionism fair in giving consumers the best possible deal? Shouldn't the priority be to bring more affordable EVs to consumers in the US? Tesla's dominance in the US EV market shows just how few options consumers have and how far behind legacy automakers are in providing products that consumers actually want to buy. What EVs would you like to see come to your market? Make sure you let us know in the comments below. And remember, it wasn't long ago that the Chinese government actually encouraged Tesla to come to China and build its factories here. In the end, it actually helped to stimulate the Chinese EV industry, and now it's become the largest and strongest industry in the world. Decoupling from China is even harder for those countries who are trying to meet their electrification goals. The truth is, China's battery domination extends beyond the final product. It covers the entire supply chain. It mines over 2/3 of the world's graphite, extracts 60% of rare earth metals, owns nearly half of cobalt mines, and controls 1/4 of the lithium. These materials are the lifeblood of lithium-ion batteries, and whoever controls the source controls the supply. As a result of China's raw material dominance, experts predict a 7-fold increase in China's battery manufacturing capacity over the next 5 years. However, as other countries invest in their own battery production and also impose restrictions on Chinese batteries, the landscape may shift and give others a greater overall share in the EV battery production. The US, for instance, could see its share increase 10-fold to controlling 10% of the market, giving the US industry a fighting chance if it continues with its investment. Or it could just be a case of too little, too late. Leadership in batteries will shape the future of the global automotive industries, and right now, China holds all the cards. But what the future holds, only time will tell. That's it for today, folks. What do you think the future holds for EV battery production? Will China continue to dominate, or will other countries finally see the light and invest? Make sure you let us know in the comments below. And of course, please don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. I've been Toby, and I'll see you next time on the China EV Show.